Okay, now let me start to test the IPFire with XDP. And here is my IPFire virtual machine again. So now let me start the XDP SIM proxy program. And yeah. So now the XDP program is attached to the IP firewall red interface. So you can see here on the red 0 interface, it has XDP Syncookie XDP program attached. Here we support the XDP loader. And yeah, so I installed the libxdp and also to the IPFire distribution, and also you labeled the kernel eBPF feature. So here, like by default, IPFire does not enable the BPF feature. So I labeled it here. You can see in the config. I have the BPF enabled, and also BTF debug info also enabled. Okay, so and I also installed the XDP tools, including the libxdp library, and that's why I can run the XDP loader to show the XDP program. And yeah, so here our XDP Syncookie is running. So let's now send a normal request to the backend server behind the firewall, and we got a response. Works fine. And then now we start the SIM flooding. And now let's so see here the Syncookie is generated by the XDP program. And now let's run the top to monitor the CPU usage. And so previously we will see like a CPU 4 with 100 usage, 100% usage, and the CPU 7, but now it's like almost nothing going on here on the CPU. And so yeah, and also we can look at the graph. Graph here, hour, day, hour. Yeah, so that's a refresh, and you can see here nothing show up at this time, right? So this is a previous test, and yeah, so the CPU usage is there's no CPU usage overhead when IPFire under the XDP Syncookie protection, right? And yeah, so that's the demonstration I wanted to show you. Okay.